Yo, what's up, YouTube? Gus 5 Burrow back with another video. I'm just sitting here, you know, Saturday night after a long day working 13 hours. I sit home, try to drink a beer, you know, relax, do some reading, see what's on the tube. And what do I see? Now, I knew if they were taking Piers Morgan off because he failed to accomplish his goal of shifting well, not shifting, but I want to say socially engineering Americans to turn their back against the Second Amendment. The one thing that holds the rest of it together and protects it and protects us. Now I see an attack, a blatant attack for anyone with two brain cells to rub together. You know, if I knew if they were going to take Piers Morgan off, excuse me, and put John Walsh on, that there was something behind that. Get a load of this shit. Get a load of this. I want to just let you guys see, you know, just the blatant propaganda. Look at the attack on the Patriot movement in this introduction. I just want you to excuse the shaking. This is a cell phone video. But I'm just so pissed off right now. But I just want you guys to like really take a look at the propaganda, because I want you to see how, you know, to recognize it. So let me press play. Luckily, I got a DVR, man. This thing is great. Listen to this. Let me play it 1 second. The Hunt with John Walsh. Look at this. And this is a case, and this guy, he runs out to Montana. He's wanted for attempted murder.
In a very beautiful part of the country. This portion of Montana borders Glacier National Park. We're in the Rocky Mountains. We're surrounded by lots of very mountainous, sparsely populated terrain. We get a lot of people coming here to escape urban city life, to escape high crime areas. It's a great place to raise your kids and live.
There are people in Montana who are less than enthused about the government, who are less than enthused about the idea of government.
Here we go. Here we go.
They often call themselves survivalists, but what are they preparing to survive for?
Hey, listen to this chick, this little liberal chick.
They often call themselves survivalists.
Little Rachel Maddow.
Enthused about the idea of government.
You know, follower.
They often call themselves survivalists, but what are they preparing to survive for?
No idea. No idea.
A belief that there is something they're going to have to survive, and that's going to be a showdown.
Here we go. Here's the fear pumping into the little soccer mom. Here we go.
Montana has a huge tradition of the population there making a living in a tough environment. People are proud. They work hard.
And I used to like this guy, John Walsh, with his story, you know, with the sun and everything. But now to hell with him.
Skinheads, tax protesters, sort of that unhinged part of Montana.
Look. Okay, listen to what he says.
Militiamen, skinheads, tax protesters, sort of that unhinged
he lumps together militiamen, skinheads, and tax dodgers. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Militiamen, skinheads, tax protesters, sort of that unhinged part of Montana.
Militiamen and tax protesters, the illegal tax, they're the unhinged part of society. This is what they're pouring into their heads. See, they know. The people that are awake, you could just spot this shit. But the people that are still dumbed down and still living the movie, they're just pouring into them life. This is reality. They pour it into the subconscious. There's some fat guy sitting down on his couch right now watching this. And, oh, wow, I never knew that was going on in Montana. What, militiamen, skinheads? Oh, those guys are racist.
When he came back from
tax protesters, pay your tax, pay your legal tax. You know, pay your unconstitutional tax.
And get like
we're slaves and we're dictated. Once you wake up, you can see this. They dictate reality. Before I was awake, I would see something like that and be like, yo, man, something needs to be done. Obama needs to do something about those militia. It's just crazy, man. The propaganda, man. Wake up, man. Gus Farborough, man. I'm out. All right, YouTube. This is the part. I showed you the intro. This is the part where, like, I fast forwarded it a little, you know, but this is the part where they link him, the subject of the actual show, the wanted quote unquote guy, the criminal, the terrorist. Look, here's the part where they link him to the militia. I want y'all to listen. Listen closely. I'm gonna cut it up.
In February of 2002, we get a 17-year-old male individual who came to us and said that Mr. Berger was not dead. He had been living up in the woods with his girlfriend, Tracy Brockway.
Tracy Brockway was having an affair with David.
And they were members of this militia group known as Project 7.
Project 7 believed that if Big Brother or Big Government becomes too oppressive, they were going to fight back.
You hear that? You hear that?
Being a citizen of the Republic is not a spectator sport. The only way that you keep government in line is if you're an active participant.
Good morning. Morning, John. How are you?
Look at how they're going for the goal.
You know as well as the listeners.
They're going for everything.
That know what I'm talking about. They need to secure the areas that they have been assigned to secure. Nobody surrender your weapons to nobody. I don't care what color the uniform is. Do not surrender your weapons.
You can kiss my ass, John Walsh.
Dave was made #1. He'd been in the battle a long time. He had a lot of knowledge.
This is little demonizing the Second Amendment, linking it with crime. Keep showing the bullets hit. Look. They show multiple rounds. That's in the subconscious.
The militias before here in Montana.
Think about what that's doing.
Quite active over the years, and you had some core paranoid type people like Berger that somehow came to be seen as leaders.
Core paranoid people.
It was good.
I've dealt with the militias before here in Montana. They've been quite active over the years, and you had some core paranoid type people like Berger that somehow came to be seen as leaders.
I was designated #2 by the group. And from time to time, we get together, we talk about current events, we talk about different pieces of information that we had picked up about.
Look at that coward. Even if you left, why would you be on CNN talking? Even if you decided to leave, why would you be on CNN talking?
Business and law enforcement share a similar philosophy. Let's stop them before they start. Let's get them before they grow into a giant plant from a little seed. So they started to put pressure on Project 7. They started to investigate them.
Listen to this. Listen to this, man. This is blatant programming of the rest of these sheep that don't know how serious this game is.
They see David and Tracy get in the car. They follow the car. David bails out of the car and starts running through the woods.
John Walsh, you could go to hell.
Through the woods for several hours.
Long live the Second Amendment.
And I'm sure he was getting tired.
And now I want you to look at this theatrical crap. I just want you to see this attack on the Second Amendment. Look at this.
The negotiators convince him to put the gun down, and then they arrest him.
Once Mr. Berger is arrested, more and more things came to light. Project 7 had a huge stockpile of weapons and ammunition. Some of these were actual machine guns that it was not legal for them to possess. Additionally, we found evidence that they were compiling a list of people that they felt needed to be assassinated in
you hear this
government.
crap?
And
do you
they
hear
developed
this?
The means to carry out those plans.
David and the other members
This
of the
is
group
sick,
were
man.
found
Gus Farbero,
charged
man.
with weapons violations.
I just had to add this in, man. Jesus Christ, the propaganda is nuts. And I just want you to listen to this. You know, just taking you out. I want you to get the whole scope of how to spot the propaganda at the end, but I'm going to edit the video so this isn't at the end, but at the end, John Walsh ends with this.
We haven't seen any scrap of clothing, any bones.
David Berger is armed and dangerous. He's already fired at cops. He knows how to live in those mountains. He's a survivalist. I believe David Berger is out there. David Berger is a skilled outdoorsman, extremely familiar with weapons. He's openly hostile toward government and law enforcement, and he's armed and dangerous. Is a skilled outdoorsman, extremely familiar with weapons. He's openly hostile toward government and law enforcement.
You hear that, right? Making sure the idiot hears that, oh, this guy didn't like government. See what they're all attaching to the bad guy?
CNN.com, The Hunt.
I'm out, man.